Am I the arsehole? For snooping on my baby camera? Am I the arsehole? My mill was helping my husband with our baby. I got a notification on the baby camera in his crib, checked on it. When I opened it, my mill was talking about me to my husband. He was standing up for me, of course. She was lying to my husband about a conversation her and I had. I confronted her about what she said and she is mad I was snooping. Am I the arsehole? Edit. FYI, I opened the camera because she told me the baby cries all the time, so I was checking to see if he was crying. I can tell what is wrong with him based on his cry. She was in the middle of a lie about me when I pressed volume on. I did not linger. I heard the lie and immediately contacted my husband. Not the arsehole. The usual Davo where deflect is the first step to avoid the issue. Not the arsehole. It wasn't intentional on your part, but if I happened upon someone talking about me like, I'd listen in too. She's upset she got caught. She doesn't sound upset about us. Interesting. Not the arsehole. Your mill is angry she got caught lying about you to her son. She's on the attack now, hoping it will make you look bad, when she's the one at fault. I'm happy to know you are so comfortable talking about me to my husband in my own home. Oh, I'm snooping? In my home? I'm so grateful that you felt comfortable talking about me behind my back in my home. Sorry, I watched the security cams I set up for my babe and accidentally caught you talking trash behind my back in my home. Sorry, that isn't snooping. It's almost as if you knew I'd snoop. For you to say something like that to my face without saying it to my face shows who you are as a person. FYI, I opened the camera because she told me the baby cries all the time, so I was checking to see if he was crying. I can tell what is wrong with him based on his cry. She was in the middle of a lie about me when I pressed volume on. I did not linger. I heard the lie and immediately contacted my husband. I don't understand how anyone could say YTA. Even if you were snooping, it's irrelevant. They had a conversation in front of a camera you had. She's deflecting, saying your snooping makes her mad. She's in the wrong. Not the arsehole. It couldn't be anything else. Not the arsehole. Not only is Mill the but she is dumb for talking on the baby monitor. You have every right to be listening to the baby monitor in your baby's room. I know it's 1000 not my business, but the need for tea is strong. What was the lie? Do not feel obligated to answer. I just love this stuff because it isn't me this time, smiley face. I say not the arsehole because you didn't go snooping intentionally. You got a notification and checked it like I think anyone would. Not the arsehole. You were just checking on your baby and overheard. That's not the same as intentionally snooping. Her fault for making up lies next to a camera she knows you have access to. Not the arsehole. You weren't snooping, you were checking on your baby Lamau. She's just mad she got caught lying. Not the arsehole. I would consider her lying about a conversation that didn't happen a whole lot worse than you listening in on a conversation. She needs some real consequences. You're not the arsehole. If she expects an apology, I would suggest the following if you're so inclined. I'm so sorry you are dense enough to lie to my husband about me in my own home, in a room where you know there is a camera and a microphone. Next time choose your room a little more wisely. Not the arsehole. Someone who talks bad about you shouldn't be around your child. Baby might not understand now but will eventually. Your husband should have stopped her and kicked her out. People need to be wary of cameras just about everywhere these days, and especially in a baby's room. Not the arsehole. Not your home, your camera, your jurisdiction. She should not be talking negatively about you in your own home. So her bad behavior is your fault because you heard it? Did she apologize? Did she admit to lying? You're snooping because you were listening to a private conversation in a room with a one-way walkie-talkie in it? Is she dense? High five to a husband who is standing up to his mother in order to defend his wife. Not the arsehole. PFFFT, it's your house. It's not snooping. If your Mill has something to say that she doesn't want you to, shouldn't say it in your house. Or to your husband. Not the asshole. This is so funny because I just had this conversation today with my kid. Only I say we need a camera so they can see everything and record. Because my extraordinarily talented grandchild did something really impressive, and my kid missed it. And I am talking about our living space because my grandbaby's parents live in our home. Nata, if she's talking about you, you have a right to hear. Not the asshole. She's deflecting so you look like the bad one. Absolutely disagree with any votes other than not the asshole, because you didn't mean to hear what you heard while being a responsible parent. Not the asshole. Mill clearly likes drama. I'd be checking this baby cam frequently when Mill is around. Not the asshole. You opened the camera because you received a notification. Even if you hadn't received a notification and you wanted to check on the baby, you're not the asshole. It's your baby and you can open the camera whenever you'd like. She's just pissed you heard her. Not the asshole. You were checking on your child in your home. Anyone who says you're snooping on your baby, in your own home, has some serious issues. Snooping. With your own camera. To check on your own child. Not the asshole. You checked footage of your own camera in your own house, right? If so, you have every right to snoop, milk and suck eggs. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. I would snoop too, smiley face. Not the asshole. You're doing your job by checking your camera. She is the one talking shit. You also confronted right away, which is the best thing you can do. She's upset because she got caught. Not the asshole. It's your camera and you're checking on your baby's well-being. I would listen to maybe even longer than you did, if I heard someone lying. Mill is mad she got caught. Not the asshole for certain op. Your Mill sounds like a real piece of work. I believe they call what your Mill is doing Davo. She's trying to pull an reverse card, but got caught before she could put her story together in a way that made sense. Not the asshole. It would be no different if you walked in the room where your baby is and heard her bullshit. You have a right to be aware of anything surrounding your baby. She's in the wrong for talking about you in front of the baby anyway. She can go to hell. Not the asshole. You have baby camera for a reason to check on the baby. It's not your fault she was dumb enough to get recorded on a baby monitor bad-mouthing you in your own home. Again, not the asshole. Not the asshole. Snooping is defined as trying to find out about someone's private affairs. If she felt this conversation was a private affair, she should have done it privately. In her home when you're not there. Her logging into your camera without permission and viewing what it's recorded is snooping. You logging into your own camera that you set up and have a password for because you intended to view it, is known as monitoring your home. Hand her a dictionary, tell her to look up snooping, lying, and unwelcome. Then ask her what those 3 words have in common in relation to this single event. Did you confront her with immediately or give it time? I think if you confronted her immediately or after work or whatever, then not the asshole. If you have it time to see if they would say anything about the conversation, then it feels like snooping sneaky to me, so you and Mill would both be assholes. Also, why does your husband need help with the baby? Sounds like having Mill is a toxic situation, so can't he parent by himself? That wasn't snooping. She should make sure she's not lying and trying to cause drama on camera if she doesn't want to get caught. X200B. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You didn't check on the camera with the intentions to snoop on your Mill. You were merely checking the baby camera to check on your child, and then you heard what your Mill said. She's just trying to deflect. She's mad she got caught. You didn't do anything wrong. Not the asshole. You were lying and were caught because of an accident of technology. Now I know that you will not only lie about me, but you will blame me for your own dishonesty. I am not interested in seeing you again. You are manipulative, dishonest and out to get me.